Hey, what's up with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, and fanboys and fans as always. Tacos and Nikki, come on, I'll see you when I see you. This is Nintendo Sony for your 2011 Air Game Wolverine. You guys on Wrestling Truths and Extra Source channel on my Twitter, Instagram, BShoot, Brighteon, Rumble, Odyssey, Telegraph, Powerly, any of your social media platforms you guys think of. Sorry, I screwed up my intro there. For small, short, sweet, to the point, to the absolute tip-top bottom shape of the point. I'm doing this a day after the other one I did with the Jackass thing, but I don't know, may or may not have it up the same day. We'll see. Hopefully we do. If I am, I know I'm like 16 days really super late in this trailer. So there is that, unfortunately. Other than that, just for a real quick ass thing I want to go over two of them. I'll probably talk in a separate future video, which is out of nowhere, out of all days. If people thought the Google Stadia or the older Steam's or Atari original console back in 2012, 2013 with the Ouya thing that was bad, and you thought Google Stadia fail was bad, haven't seen it with Netflix, because I just said about 4 or 5 days ago, I'm not sure, it was very, very recent, that they were going to start making future video game consoles for their real big franchises, like they created like Stranger Things, the 12 questions or whatever, this is why I hate you or whatever, I don't know. And a couple other things that they've created in the past. They probably might make one for, they made like a video game thing for Netflix for their Black Mirror series, or if they did it for their, I don't know, any of their movies or sci-fi movies, which I've seen a good handful of them. I actually binged watched a shitload of Netflix sci-fi, like science, futuristic technology sort of like thing last year, 2020, and the whole pandemic thing was still going on, which looks like that's slowly coming back, because not to get too like depression or realistic, as I call it, you already know how I am, because so many people might think I'm a tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist. I don't care. I call it the truth in the alternative media community. That's what I've been a part of for very many years, since about 07, 2008, very long ass time. Fortunately, YouTube doesn't like that shit anymore, and that's really effing sad. But you recall it the pandemic or pre-partialized shutdown or U.S. economy, etc., 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 or the scandemics, as I call it. Ironically, though, thank God, none of the volunteer members of FEMA haven't knocked down on my door saying, "Oh, did you get your you-know-what, that jab of the you-know-what poke in the arms?" Which, you know me, I've said it since last year, I'll say it again. I don't care if you love me or hate me for this shit. Sorry for my main subscribers, my viewers, but said it's never happening. And like, even if they did it by force, oh man, it's either that or I take two to the back of the head, which I hope to God I'm not to take two to the back of the head, because just to take that freaking poison, nah, I'm good. Now, any guys want to take any of that, you know what? I can't say any of it because they think it's a misinformation. You already know how the fuck it is with that, because me personally, the hydrogel, 6Gs, any of the freaking shit that's in there, whenever the government and a lot of the evil antichrist devil governments of these corporations that run this world turn on whatever device it is, it's going to make everyone go crazy and insane, I won't be affected by it, thank God. I'm not saying this way you put it in your body, I just never trusted that shit. But anyways, enough about that. There's two other things real quick that I want to dump down to real quick. It's a bitch for the dude, but the dude had it coming. They said since last week, Friday, Saturday, for the Space Jam movie New Legacy, I didn't watch it myself. I was going to watch it because, I don't know, it's kind of a nostalgia thing. Even though I don't have kids with me at all. I'm not a father or anything. I am an uncle, I'm not dad, but I heard it did really, really, really freaking bad in Hollywood, man. It's like one of the worst freaking CGI movies of 2021. Not saying a lot, too, so. And then they said LeBron James are not going to have, like, no freaking Space Jam Legacy is going to be playing in China, so that's screwed up. Oh, and I did hear a bunch of other things. This is probably going to go in the video when I make about Netflix about them making their video game consoles. I'm probably going to talk about that tomorrow, and I'll probably talk about how Activision, the CEO, billionaires, trillionaires are Activision Blizzard, they end up getting a shitload of trouble for harassment and sexualized sort of problems over there, which is unfortunate, because I remember when I was in 90s, 2000, when Activision did a lot of their games, they were so freaking on point, man. Like one of the best video game titles they ever created. I'm sorry if I'm talking a little bit lower. One of the roommates is sleeping next door. I don't want to wake his ass up or anything. Yeah, so there's that. Oh, one other thing, real quick ass thing. I'm not sure if this is. Oh man. I really hope this news isn't real or fake or not, but I did hear a couple things. I'm not sure if this is real or not, but it did say, I think Ben and Jerry's ended up trying to, and Ben and Jerry's and then this other coffee company, they try to do something for BL plus M to make black people get their coffee because African Americans are so sad and they're poor, depressed, and these SJW mind, they really think they're doing something good for them, but they're not. Or they like to call the other people like me POCs, person of color, which I don't see myself as a person of color. I'm just a human being that bleeds red and shits and pisses and eats like everyone else, to a certain extent at least, the eating part. You know, the same goes for regardless if you're black or white, African American, Hispanic, Latino, Asian, Middle Eastern, Arab, or Indian. Like, there's good and evil in every race, no matter what type of lifestyle you live. It's just, there's always going to be good and evil no matter where you go, regardless of what race, ethnicity, or person is. That's how I've always seen it, man. So there's that. So, yeah. Nickelodeon All Star BRAWL, all the BSing and a lot of the hoopla out of the way. 3, 2, 1, get in. I know I'm very super late in this thing, but I really wanted to react to it as soon as I can. So, here we go. I only saw bits and pieces, but only 2 places I heard from was from GameSpot. I think one of the British Australian chicks said it on their Twitter, and I think Alana Pierce talked about it, and this other dude, Omni. That's how I found out about this thing last week, Friday. I was like, there's got to be a Smash Bros. Out-of-state joke, but I've heard, I think I saw like 1 or 2 tweets from their Twitter account. So, I really hope this gets a Smash Bros. Ultimate. We'll see. Let's get it. Here we go. So, let's check it out. Here we go now. Start the show now. It's about to go down on you. No more waiting. I remember seeing that when I was doing my video about this a few days ago, that Powder Toast Man was going to be in there. The dude from Alvaro Monsters was going to be in there, I think. I don't know why Michelangelo and the other 3 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are there. Like, what? They weren't even from Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, or Disney. They were from, like, Fox Kids back in the day. So I don't know why they would even be there in the first place, unless one of the 3 companies from Viacom or Ted Turner Entertainment, whatever it is, that owns a lot of the corporations and organizations. Most of them probably devil worshiper, antichrist shit anyways, but I'm not going to talk about that. I'm trying to be positive vibes here. I don't know why the heck they had him in there. It's like, unless they got bought and sold by that company, but they screwed up that franchise so much since the live action movies, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that I don't really care about anymore. I grew up with the early mid 90s one more than the one. I didn't even know they were around the 80s, but they were. They were way cooler back in the arcade days. And just maybe an old man, but let's move on. So I did see a bunch of like memes of Patrick being in there, like, oh, he's gonna be a Smash Bros. With SpongeBob, so that means I guess SpongeBob and Patrick would be like the Mario Luigi of this game. Be in there. What? I thought it was Angelica Pickles and then Reptile out there. No, it was Helga from Hey Arnold, bro. When I was a 90s kid, I used to love watching the Hey Arnold Real Monsters thing. The Cat Dog series, Rocko's Modern Life, Rugrats, obviously. And from what I heard, I don't know, like the first few episodes, I did hear that the Rugrats 3D wasn't going to be that great. Because I think, God forbid if they talked about politics, but I think they did. And it didn't go that really well because everything's fucking run by bullshit politics now. But and Riptide, bro, oh man, I really don't think they end up being real good fighting characters. There could be so many other people in there. I know some people were even saying that's weird. Oh, they want either Aang or Korra from the Avatar series, or XJ9, the Jenny teenage robot chick, or Puffy Amimi, even though Puffy Amimi was like Cartoon Network, it wasn't from Nickelodeon. There's that. Or like freaking, I wish Doug's like Quail Man then would have been there. That would have been perfect for this game.
Pay attention.
Anyways, yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Man, dude. I didn't even know that Vader Zim and Van Phantom was going to be in there. That's cool. The only two things I'm a little nervous about for this one is that, like, I'm not sure if it's going to be as big as Super Smash Bros. As, like, Ultimate, and there are so many years of so many crossover games that Nintendo's done it since 1998-99. The original one from 64 to the GameCube one for Melee, and Wii and Wii U, and then the Switch, which would be Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Super Smash Bros. Wii U, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and then the 3DS ones that they had. They've done it for so many years that Sakurai literally perfect that crossover fighting game for so many years, man. For the past 2.5 decades almost. So seeing them like Nickelodeon put their raffle ticket into the freaking hat to see if they could like perfectionify this freaking crossover fighting games for Nickelodeon cartoons shows. They should do it at Cartoon Network and Disney cartoons too, because I know back in the days in the mid-late 90s when I was a nice kid and they did Toon Disney, there was a lot of real good Disney cartoons out there. They had a Recess Thing, they had Lord in Space, Fillmore, and they used to have The Weekenders, and 2 other ones I'm trying to remember. I used to really love binge watching those cartoons back then. Besides those 5, that was Lilo and Stitch they had. And what else did they have? I'm trying to remember besides Lilo and Stitch. And Kim Possible's a really, really big, super popularized one at that time. I think last year or the year before they did like a live action movie for Kim Possible. I don't think it did that good though, so there's that. I mean, the sky's the limit for this thing, bro. To be honest, if I had anything with Cat Dog or the Jenny Teenage Robot series and Vader Zim, like, bro, I got the freaking Vader Zim shit. Even when I was like in middle school and high school, like when I was done not being a kid anymore and I was in my teen adolescence years, like, and everyone would say, oh, things like MTV and Cartoon Network are just, they're stupid and they're gay and they suck and they're for fags and stuff like that shit, like. I mean, we already know behind closed doors we would totally watch that shit. We just wouldn't tell anyone at school. That's just how it was at the time. Bro, I used to love binge watching the shit out of stuff like Invaders and Moon. When I was in high school, I think sophomore, junior year, especially senior year, like, I remember so many emo goth girls and scenester kids would wear everything Invaders in and Nightmare Before Christmas every time. It's funny because, no, I never dressed like a goth emo scenester, like death metal looking kid. I just didn't. Just crazy. But dude, man, it's bringing me a lot of nostalgia, man. I didn't even know Gerb was gonna be in there too. So many of the freaking adult freaking jokes that were in Invader Zim felt like it was ahead of its time. And they did that in the 90s with Cat Dog, Rocko's Modern Life, Our Monsters, a bunch of other cartoons at the time, especially Ren and Stimpy. They got the freaking Toast Man, dude. That still blows me away, I talked about that 2 days ago. Powder Toast Man was going to be in Ren and Stimpy. Like, bro, I wish we would have got somebody from Kablam in there, too. They put anyone from Doug, Kablam, or Cat Dog in there, I'm buying the game no matter what, man. Straight out. Anyways, that's all I can say for now. Links to search box down below. Cartoon slide. I'm done here. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, and boys and girls, as always. Tacos, Nikki, Commodities. I will see you next. You guys a day, every night, wherever you have neighbors out there. Stay tuned for future content, including video and ministry news, and news, internet news, Twitch drama news, online news, of course, reaction videos like this one. That's it. Peace out, myself, Cartleys, and bye. See you awesome people on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm going. I'm out. See you later. Take it easy.